Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another edition of the Muneeb Show on a beautiful Tuesday, September 23rd evening here in northern Alberta in the heart of oil country. We're coming off of a great Monday night football game to wrap up week 3 in the NFL. The Detroit Lions go up to Baltimore to play in M&T Stadium on a night game, which was featured a lot of incredible plays and incredible players that were featured in that game. Obviously, the Detroit Lions come out with a huge win. Oh no, are the Ravens dead? That's what a lot of things are being said about the Baltimore Ravens. They have a fumbling problem. They have a defensive problem. They potentially have a coaching problem. And maybe, just maybe, they have a quarterback problem. We don't know just this early. But we do know Jared Goff is potentially that guy. And MCDC deserves all the credit and the flowers that we can give him because a lot of people tried to kill this man after week 1, after he lost 2 coordinators and everything about it. But the culture remains to be very good in Detroit. And it is the brand new Lions is what we got to see last night in Baltimore. And it was a fun game, a lot of points. We did expect a lot of points to be scored that yesterday as well. A lot of good running games. There were so many different factions of the game that we will dive into. But, you know, first, we have to hear from diehard Baltimore Ravens fan. Obviously, tough night, but great night, actually, as well, for a lot of different reasons. Did the Baltimore Ravens give a lot of inclination to some of the other teams that they are indeed gettable? Let's hear from the man himself. Coach Easy's here as well. Coach.
Let's go.
Coach, I mean, are the Baltimore Ravens dead?
They don't look alive.
I mean, we got a heartbeat. That's it. We got one beat. Might need resuscitations coming up soon.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm not very proud of what I saw yesterday, if I'm being honest.
What part of yesterday's game has you worried the most?
I'm just going to look at the camera. Where's my camera? Oh, right here? My
yeah.
camera's right here? All right. Harbaugh, you got like, hey, next week, or you gonna be coaching with the other Harbaugh?
Oh no!
You're gonna be on the sidelines with him.
Assistant?
I'm just saying. What I saw yesterday was a disaster class in coaching, in defense, in motivation. I lost a lot of hope last night. And
A lot of hope.
A lot of hope. So let's get that fixed, please.
Hopefully he sees this and is able to provide more juice to that team because it is needed, it feels like. Now, one of the takeaways that I found was very interesting. I don't remember the last time a team went into Baltimore on a night game and out-physicaled them. I mean, there was the Detroit Lions had an 18-play drive, and I think a 17-play drive or a 19-play drive and they went 95 yards, and they just ran the ball down the Baltimore Ravens defense, and it was like, how long can you continuously take this type of offensive punch and beating essentially, obviously just getting out physicaled every single time you step out on the field? How long can they put up with that? Well, it turned out not long actually. Here's the craziest part about it. The Baltimore Ravens have allowed 97 points through 3 weeks. They are tied for first place with, guess who? The Miami Dolphins. How are they looking right now? Potentially not great. But so not a great part to be a stat with. The Baltimore Ravens have 1 turnover in 3 games. They forced 1 turnover. How's that? Not great, actually. Potentially should be taking the ball away a little bit more and giving it to your star quarterback. Yeah. They haven't done that as well. And they have allowed the 3rd most yards per game over the first 3 games.
Yesterday they allowed like 9 yards per carry.
Yeah, it was
it was
tough.
It was bad on both sides of the ball.
And they are in the bottom 3rd in sacks through 3 weeks as well. So a lot of holes feels like on that defensive side of the football, obviously. But you know what? There were some good takeaways, obviously. They're number 1 in points scored. through 3 weeks as well. So
Well,
it's
they
like
have to be.
offense playing really well.
Joe Burrow situation.
Yeah, that is what
That's
it's
what it
seeming
sounded
like. Coach, you didn't like the. I mean, there are some defensive things that they need to address. We talked about it early as well. Can't continue to play pass rush as a committee and get away with it for this long. They were able to get almost no pressure on Jared Goff, it felt like.
Bro, what was the stat that came up yesterday? It's like how many games without a sack?
Yeah, they.
It was like
How many?
I swear it was like 56 games without a sack. I don't even know what it was. It was insane.
56.
I don't think it was 56.
No,
Yeah,
it
I
was.
think-
But
8 maybe?
is how many games without a sack?
Well, they've had sacks. It's just like they haven't had like there's some individual players that have gone long stints without a sack. So it's like,
That's why.
and then you remember Kyle Van Noy not playing yesterday. Obviously, he finished last year with 12 and a half sacks for the Baltimore Ravens. Matabike not playing yesterday.
Oh, really?
He
Yeah.
obviously a very prominent on that defensive line as well. So it's like
There
there are some holes.
Yeah.
There's some missing pieces. But
They
like,
failed
what about the
to-
run? What
Huh?
about stopping the run?
They failed to get a sack yesterday.
Yeah.
First time in 57.
6.
games.
Oh.
Yeah. They. I mean, it was tough. It was tough to watch how. I don't remember the last time a team went into
Montgomery
Baltimore.
looked like Barry Sanders, man.
Yes.
That was
Right, Jameer
bad.
Gibbs. I mean, looked very good as
Bro,
well.
we
Outside,
couldn't stop
inside.
the run. We couldn't stop the pass.
Yeah.
Had a nosebleed all night.
Yeah.
Oh, Lions are 10-1 straight up when there's a full moon
Oh.
or a crescent moon. Sorry,
Yeah.
just to
I
let
mean,
you guys know.
That's a gambler's table, obviously. Pete Betts
You
as
into
well.
astrology?
Uh,
now?
I'm just
well,
hey, I heard the stat. It has to be something. At
Well,
this
you
point.
have to be if you're going to be a gambler. Have
Yeah.
to see all those stats
Yeah.
coming at you. Like, oh, maybe this is the right time to pick the Detroit Lions potentially to win by this many points. Because, that is what gamblers do. Now, on the flip side, Derrick Henry, not like what is
3 fumbles.
what?
3
Three
games.
games.
Yeah, 3 fumbles in 3 games in fourth quarters. I think is also a very important part of that stat is the
Yeah.
fourth quarter part of it. Simply because 2 of those fumbles, obviously the one against the Buffalo Bills in Week 1,
Huge.
Cost.
potentially costed you a game.
Yeah.
Did.
Right, potentially. The one against Cleveland, it's the Browns, so it didn't hurt that much. Obviously, you were up big, right? And then the one yesterday potentially costed you a game as well, or at least a possession or an attempt to go and score the football. So it was like, a little bit tough on the other. And like if you look at it as a whole, right? What do they say in football? When you control the ball, you control the outcome. And,
Yeah. It's not even that he fumbled. It's like where he fumbled
Yeah,
the ball. I was like, now
It was
they're
the
gonna,
first play.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
where and when it
yeah,
happened.
like it was like 7 minutes.
Yeah, it was like,
7 minutes
Yeah.
left in the fourth. I'm like, bruh, like when we get the ball back, we're not even gonna have the
Cause
time to.
no,
like,
because like it was tie game, and even if you go all the way down and let's say don't score, they get the ball back with 4 minutes left
That's
or
what I'm
something.
saying,
you know
bro.
what I
Like,
mean?
and
I'm
have to go the length of the field.
Like,
potentially.
They scored
you
3
don't have the
touchdowns in
time.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
It was insane. They just got
I'm like, bro.
the nose kept bleeding, man, and it wouldn't stop. It was wild.
Bro, and the worst part is we put up how many points? 30 points.
30
yeah,
points,
it's
So it's like
it was
it's
20,
just sad, bro.
bro. It was 21-21 with 7 minutes left in the game.
The other thing is that I think we had to address the Detroit Lions going for it on that fourth down.
Huge
Perfect
play.
throw also by
Dog.
Jared Goff.
Monroe.
Troy Aikman almost nutted everywhere.
Well, here's my thing. Like we knew it was probably gonna go to Monroe.
But we also knew that they were going to go for it. I think
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was the key part of it, right? Like
Everybody
he went for it 3 times I think yesterday on fourth and
Third, 3 and
short,
3.
things like that. So it's like,
What was
and
the
they converted
conversion?
every single
3
one
and
of
3.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they converted all of them, and they converted it in a fashion that was different than every right. Like
Yeah, they had the QB sneak.
what about
The play
Overall,
action,
yeah.
and then the flick to
Yeah, to-
Jameer Gibbs to get into
but
the
the
end
play
zone.
action in that moment, you gotta have some onions, as Troy Aikman said. Like that's like, bro, that doesn't get completed. You give
Yeah.
Baltimore the ball at mid.
Yeah, at midfield, but great route, great throw, perfect throw,
Perfect.
great
Yeah,
catch,
Humphrey
great
had no
execution.
chance.
Yeah, like great execution, and he got no,
And he got the flag.
and he got the flag for it. So it's like
because he didn't expect him. He thought it was a run.
run game. Yeah, it just felt like there were so many things that But it just feels like
felt like we were outcoached is what it is.
No,
Now
I
that
think
I-
outplayed.
I feel like now that we're talking it back, it feels
Yeah.
like we're outcoached
Humphrey
and
was
out-schemed.
burnt. Humphrey got burnt on 7 rounds.
now outcoached. What do you think? What is the outlook now for Ravens fans going forward? I mean, you go into the Chiefs next week, right? So
Yeah, I feel like if we don't get a dub there, it's gonna get hot.
for who?
You know who? Mr. H.
But he's been there, what, 18 years? 17, 18 years now?
Yeah, bro.
Harbaugh's been there a long, long time. So it's like, it's going to be tough to think that you can move forward without him being at the helm of that team right now. Definitely not mid-season, but even
definitely
post
not
this, it's
mid-season.
like,
Imagine they trade Lamar. Could you see that?
no.
You couldn't see that?
I think that...
I'm going with him.
Fair.
I'm going with him. Take me with you, Lamar.
Marvelous.
But to think about it, like, again, they lead the league in points. So it's like, if you could just clean up some of the things that you're doing, again, you got to take care of the football, right? Like, Lamar didn't throw a pick. So it's like, you have to be able to take care of the football, can't fumble it, right? That's essentially what you're getting paid to do, is to take care of the football. And, you have to clean up the defense, I think, more than anything else.
And the trenches. They lost on both sides
Trenches
of the ball.
as well. But, like, the trenches and things like that, like, that's going to take time.
Yeah.
That's going to take potentially all year for you to, like, get right.
But
because you can still score a lot of points even though the trenches weren't playing at an exceptional level. Like, you're still getting 41, and or 40, 41, and 30. So it's like over the first 3 weeks.
One thing we could clean up is like Lamar stop taking bad sacks.
Yeah, can't take those sacks.
Right? Like you can just throw the ball out of your hands, throw it out. Like, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
And a lot of them, he had like 5-6 seconds.
Yeah, to get
in
rid
the
of the
Yeah, and I'm like.
Sometimes you'd panic early too.
No, I think it wasn't that he was. It's like he's trying to create.
Yeah, and they were getting there so fast, and no one was open.
Nobody was open.
It was just all bad.
It was all bad.
All
that being said, it wasn't all bad for the Detroit Lions.
No.
I mean, they got a really good pass rush going. Aiden Hutchinson going to be Defensive Player of the Year.
100%.
I assume he is now the front runner after 3 weeks. He looked incredible. Obviously, shout out to him for coming back from a gruesome injury that he had, where he broke his leg. And they were able to get a lot of pressure up front. DJ Reader as well, good in the run game as well. So they were able to get a lot of pressure up front. And then on the other side, the offensive side, I mean, Sonic and Knuckles, right? Jameer Gibbs and Monty were able to run the ball really, really effectively. They were able to... When Jared Goff shows up instead of Jared Goff, very good team.
Great team.
Great team. I mean, they're able to put up points in bunches. But again, I think a lot of credit does have to go to MCDC. That culture, very good. They're going to be very physical team every time out.
Aiden Hutchinson still plus 700.
Okay, good. Probably a good bet to
Mika
get.
plus 400.
Yeah. So it's just like that culture. You remember going into this year, there was a lot of questions about him losing 8 coaches and things like that. And he addressed it saying like, I think if I just step back and I leave, this should be a self-sustaining organization now.
That is a great way. Like, that means it's a great organization.
Yeah,
like, you've done a good job.
He has completely restructured that entire culture where, like, we are going to beat you by being more physical. And they there was points of that game where it felt like the Baltimore Ravens did not know what hit them. I mean, they were they just got completely out-physicaled by the Lions' offense and defense. So it's like, and the final score seems a lot closer than that game potentially was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It says, just seem like it's a lot closer
that last
than
touchdown.
It felt like...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt a lot worse than it looks on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
But it felt like a beatdown in that last little bit.
Yeah, it did. But you know what? We think. The Ravens are going to be fine.
Of course they are. I'm rocking I'm bringing the purple in.
Have to win next week.
They're still second favorites.
Also, does next week's game not set up to be a huge one now for both sides?
For both sides.
Right?
Both must win for both teams.
And now it feels like a must-win game for both teams, and it's like, did we expect this to happen this early? Like, week 4 is going in to be like both 1 and 2 teams facing off against each other.
This counts as a playoff win for Lamar if you win.
Facts. The Ravens have still
Potentially.
a better chance than the Eagles, which is kind of crazy.
To win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I think like they have a really good team.
Bro, I don't
They
know
have a
how-
lot of great things, but
I don't know how we can still have this type of chance if our defense is absolutely
That's what I'm saying. That's a bad.
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
yeah, defense need to clean that up.
Well, they have injuries, as Muneeb said. So.
Yeah, again, injuries as well, but it's like felt like they were not ready for the level of physicality they were gonna
Yeah.
receive
Agreed.
as well. So it's like you have to be able to kind of game plan around that. You remember, there's a lot of teams that got injuries on their defensive side, still able to compete at a very high level. So I just think that they're a little bit behind the curve on that side of the football, but they'll be fine. They'll be
Yes,
fine.
they will.
Week 4 matchup gonna be huge though. I mean, in Arrowhead too as well, right? So that one they're traveling to
I
Kansas City. So on a Monday Night Football at home, if you're the Baltimore Ravens, you have to win that game.
Versus Detroit Lions that has a question mark.
Yeah, like you just felt like you had to win that game. They obviously didn't. It sucks, but they'll be fine. Now another team that potentially won't be fine, the New York Giants. Congratulations to Jackson Dart. He has been named as QB1 in New York for the New York Football Giants. This is an interesting time for him to get the nod, obviously, going into week 4. I think the fans, coaches, and kind of everybody involved around the New York Giants organization had seen enough of Russ, felt like. And they let him kind of hear it. I mean, you remember the chants that were happening on Sunday Night Football.
We want Dart.
We want Dart, yeah. It was getting really, really loud. But this feels like a decision that was made to potentially save somebody's job, or no?
I feel like it was meant to appease the fans. Like,
yeah,
potentially. Is what it felt like. But like, if you're Dable, do you keep your job regardless?
This is what I mean. Can you pull up the Giants' upcoming schedule as well? So it's one of those things where it's like, can he keep? If Jackson Dart isn't great, let's say, what happens then?
Yeah, and especially with that line, like how can you expect him?
So
And they have a brutal schedule coming up, no?
Yeah, they're in a gauntlet.
Yeah, they have a really, really tough schedule, like all together as well.
So they have Chargers coming up.
Okay.
Saints is not terrible.
That might be the time you put in Jackson Dart, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
But after that, they have Eagles, Broncos, Eagles.
Oh, no.
Eagles, Broncos, Broncos.
Yeah, tough.
And then 49ers, Bears, Packers, Lions, Patriots, bye week. And then Commanders, Vikings, and Raiders.
Well, he's got to play sometime,
Cowboys.
and that feels like a brutal schedule coming up.
Yeah.
So
why would you throw him in?
Well, I would have thought maybe potentially throw him in with the New Orleans game.
I think you wait till that game.
And then
see you go from there.
And then you kind of be like, okay, you can get settled in. Going up against the Chargers, especially what that team is bringing to the table right now, especially on that defensive side, Jesse Minter playing, as well as or coaching, as well as he is. It's like, is this the time you want to evaluate your rookie quarterback?
I think it should be like you wait till half next game. Like half.
No.
Because the Heat is not going to be as bad either way.
Yeah.
Like if you wait till half of the next game, let him get some reps, and if he does play bad, you can at least be like, okay, well, he just got in at half, so he didn't get to start the game. And then he goes and balls out against the Saints, and it's all good.
But how am I supposed to prepare for the week if he's going to go in at half? Do I give him only half of the first team reps? I give Russ the other half?
Yeah, I think so. And then if Russ ends up balling out, then you can be like, all right, we'll just keep Russ in. You don't announce it, though.
Yeah.
You kind of scheme it, and then you're like, okay, we'll keep Russ until half.
Yeah.
And then if we're getting smoked out, then we'll just put in Dart in, and then if Russ is doing well, we'll keep him into the game.
This is an interesting time for Russell Wilson, obviously, to get into the game. He's going to be in a position to, potentially be somewhere else now.
Yeah, a lot of teams need him.
Right? Don't you think?
Cincy?
You think Cincinnati potentially?
They can't afford him though, no?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? He's $2 million he signed.
Oh
for?
really?
2, 3, yeah.
That's
very
perfect.
affordable. Yeah. And also, like, you get the buyout from the Giants then.
Yeah.
Right? And he's
Hopefully
able
that
to go.
happens for my T. Higgins. He loves the moon ball.
But you think, like, right, it could potentially work out. I mean, that being said, Cincinnati offensive line isn't good either. So it's like...
It's up to Russ at that point.
And his specialty is pushing the ball down the field.
Yeah.
Now, he has really good players on the other side, but it's like, would that be a chance that they take potentially on the Russell Wilson? And
I think you got to take that
right?
chance.
After last week, 10 points.
Yeah, honestly, and I also think a Minnesota team could potentially use them as well.
Yeah.
And I know Carson
Wentz got
but
it.
we haven't seen the Carson Wentz experience.
Nah, it's good.
Right, yeah.
Carson Wentz is good.
Yeah. We haven't seen the experience yet because some of us actually lived through the experience, and it was like, this is the guy.
You'll see
he potentially, again, broke both his ankles on one play. So it's like, still holds the record for shortest pick six ever. So, that's the Carson Wentz that we saw as well. So I just feel like, there's some teams that could potentially use the Russell Wilson, step into that role, for a short period of time, maybe a long. The Jets, right? Just go over the bridge, right? Still playing that same building,
I don't think Aaron Glenn's going to have it, though.
Fair.
If you're already let go of Rodgers,
yeah, that's true.
I don't want another agent QB in here.
That's true.
I'm trying to build a culture.
That's true.
Justin Fields, though?
And then Justin Fields and Russell Wilson already best friends, obviously, from their time last year in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Fact.
So it's like it could,
Just share the snaps again.
You
said no concussions for me.
It just feels like there's potentially places for Russell Wilson to be at, but we'll see going forward how it is.
Would make really good sense for sure.
Also, let's live in a hypothetical world. They Giants play the Chargers, right? And Jackson Dart looks shite. Okay, let's say he looks shite. Let's say he looks like J.J. McCarthy and Michael Penix type of, like the Michael Penix we just saw against the Panthers. Okay, let's say he looks like that. And then he looks like that again in the next game against New Orleans. You can't go back to Russ, I assume.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Can you do that? Can you go back to Russ?
Can't.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because, bro, it's like you can't flip-flop in between your decision. Now it just looks like you're
incompetent as well.
Yeah.
You
look like sometimes, like the more you leave him out there, the worse his confidence is gonna get.
Or other way around. If I pull him, then I've lost all confidence in his ability.
Yeah, you just gotta ride it out, and Dable, that's your job, unfortunately.
Yeah,
that's your job. See?
Yeah, sorry, dog. But you're gonna have to ride it out, and the GM too.
Oh. Yeah, 100%.
They're both gone.
They're both gone.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Is this a decision to be made for the betterment of your football team or for your job?
I think it's too early.
I think it's a little early.
So what do you think it's for? His job?
I think it's for his job, honestly.
But who do you think's trying to start him?
Because I think John Mara, right, was very clear last year. Obviously, you remember week was it 14 or 15 last year. There's people that were flying the blip around that said either sell the team or fire Dayball. Okay? And a bunch of those were flying around.
Who's got the
Giants fans have been in misery for quite some time. Okay, they've had a lot of...
Not as long as some teams, though.
Fair, but they have still been in misery for quite some time. So it's like they have lived a pretty weird... And it's New York, so it's going to get loud very quickly. Now, remember, Daniel Jones had that 1 year with Brian Daboll where they gave him $40-some million. They made him the
insane.
Franchise quarterback, goes to play the Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs as well. So it's like they chose him actually over Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, insane.
Right?
Crazy.
Brian Daboll won Coach of the Year. So it's, and this is not that long ago. This is 3 years ago now. So it's like, now it just feels like, you have been on a terrible trend. And now, and it got loud for the Giants because Danny Dimes is balling. Indiana Jones is balling. So it's like,
he's balling, and Saquon's balling. Shouldn't have released
that
tape.
That's what I mean.
You release that. You don't release that tape. You keep your job for another year.
You keep your job. Yeah, but it's like, Indiana Jones is balling. So it's like, was it the Giants? Was it Dayball? Was it everything that surrounded New York that made Daniel Jones not be good? Because if you remember, Daniel Jones, when he went to the Vikings, and he wasn't going to return to the Vikings, right? Adam Schefter reported there was like 15 teams that
You
wanted
mean Sam Darnold?
No, Danny Dimes' services this past year.
Yeah.
He went to the Vikings?
He backed up Sam Darnold.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not
After
know
he
that.
got released from New York, he
Didn't play a game, though.
No, he didn't. No.
And 15 teams wanted his services.
Yeah, it was around 15 to 18 teams that wanted Danny Dimes' services in their building. So it's like everybody else, like very big brain,
15
football
other people thought he was good enough to start.
Yeah, was going to be, if
At
not
least
start,
competing.
it's like, yo, let's compete for a job and things like that, right? Obviously, the Colts pursued him the most heavily and things like that. They were like, oh, you're going to be in a position to actually start for our team, even though we have Anthony Richardson, which hilarious. But you know what I mean? It's like, now it feels like, oh, this is the Giants, you know? And like, now you do this whole song and dance again with another quarterback, and if this doesn't work out, it's like, oh no.
Same thing.
Same old cycle, but now potentially with the new regime.
Yeah.
Right? With the new head coach, new general manager, potentially they might want their own person. Let's say Jackson Dart, isn't the guy. Like, I just feel like there's so many things wrapped up in this decision.
They got neighbors, though.
And it's potentially too early. They do got Malik Neighbors. But, like...
That's their only upside. And Scatterboo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Scatterboo right now is the only upside.
Yes.
What about
Yes.
Neighbors?
Neighbors is upside.
Neighbors is very good.
But he's from last year.
Yes, that's the other
He's
thing.
last year's upside.
Yeah. So we still got to see Abdul Carter, right? Remember, they drafted him third overall.
Yeah.
Okay? Still have to see him be the third overall pick. You know what I mean?
Has he got a sack? Yeah.
I think he has, right? And he's gotten some really good pressure and things like that, but like, the Giants have played 2 primetime games. How many times have you heard his name called?
Yeah, no, man.
Right, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, that screams volume. I heard a lot of Brian Burns. Last game. So
I
it's
thought
like,
he tore his Achilles, but he's good, right?
Yeah, he's good to go. But you know what I mean? It's like, so we haven't seen enough of the development side of football or like just the X's and O's. You know, so it's like they don't got X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes. So it's like, what is your franchise right now?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, and who really wants that job anyways? You know, that's the other thing.
I feel like a lot of people would want that job. You don't think?
But a lot of people that would want that job will take that job, and then when you don't succeed in that job, you will not get another job. Yeah. That is the problem with those jobs, right? It's like when you when you get a high market job, right, a la Antonio Pierce last year, right? You get a high value job like the Raiders, right? Marquee franchise as well. When you get that job and you don't succeed and you're let go after 1 year, it's very hard to get another job.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you don't have the time. When you don't have the time and the luxury of like building your franchise. In
a small market?
Yeah, it's very hard. True. Or large market. You want to be in a small market like the Detroit Lions, where he went, what was it? Did he 3 and something, and then like 5 and something, and then 12 wins, and it's like, oh, and then 15 wins last year. It's like, so he had time to build that, right? So MCDC we're talking about, sorry. But yeah, I just think that the whole New York Giants situation is very interesting. Obviously, we will follow how this goes for the next. Well, hopefully he does well.
Yeah, hopefully.
We assume. I mean, the drip, right?
Chain,
obviously, hair, flow, great. Look, the
eye black.
Yeah, he looks the part.
Okay. Turtleneck.
Yeah, turtleneck, right? Everything's got going. He screams New York right now as well. So it's like he's got a lot of great things. And everything we have heard about him, obviously the big arm talent, the running ability, the rush. So it's like his ability to, process defenses and things like that. Feels like he's going to be a very good player. But I'm just saying, Giants history shows us that this potentially may not end well. Obviously, we're just calling it out like it is, but hopefully it does. Now, speaking of which, not ending well, there was some footy news that came out yesterday as well, which we didn't get to address, obviously, in the time that we had yesterday. But the best player in footy for the past year, right?
Yeah.
Best women's player and men's player.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Were both announced at the same. They get both announced at the same time, right?
Yeah.
There's a whole trophy, obviously. Ceremony and things like that hasn't happened yet.
It did.
That already happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets announced at the ceremony.
They get
It's
so
like
everybody
it's
has
like,
to show up.
It's like
Yeah,
the
everyone-
ESPYs.
Yeah.
It's literally like the ESPYs.
That is the worst. That is the worst.
It's
case
kind of
scenario.
lit though.
But not
Because it's
everyone
not.
shows
Because when
up.
Ronaldo lost a couple times, they just have a close up on his face.
And we want that.
No, it's just funny, he's pissed, obviously.
No, I would like them to at least know like a day or two ahead of time that I'm gonna win, so then
They
can.
probably know.
Sometimes they
You
leak
think?
it. I think last year they leaked it.
Yeah,
Like a day
Yeah.
before.
Vinny.
Yeah, they leaked
Yeah,
it.
but everybody.
No,
I
it was,
thought
Rod-
he was the runaway favorite.
It
yeah,
wasn't.
and
no,
then
that
they
was,
leaked that he didn't win.
Yeah.
Vinny didn't win last
No,
year.
it was
Rodri
yeah.
from Manchester City.
And
Vinny
Vinny,
didn't win
I
last
know, it
year.
was BS.
he pouted.
I thought he
about
was
it,
the
huh?
runaway
He
favorite.
was.
And we don't even. I don't even follow footy, but I,
I know.
remember
He
watching.
should have won. But
Right?
they-
Okay.
yeah, I know. They
That's
didn't,
crazy.
He was
I don't
So
know. I,
Real Madrid doesn't show up to the Ballon d'Or anymore as a whole team.
I saw PSG announce they weren't showing up either.
No, they did. Well, like they
He
had
was.
a
I
game.
saw him get the
Yeah,
award.
but-
Yeah.
He was there, but the team had a game at the same time.
Can you tell the audience who won from the men's and women's side?
So from the men's side, it was Ousmane Dembele.
Congrats
from
to
France,
Ousmane Dembele.
playing for PSG, which is crazy. It's such a crazy storyline because this guy's like whole career before
Yeah.
PSG was just like this
Barca.
guy. Barca. Like at Dortmund, he was insane, but at Barca, it was like, is this guy gonna retire?
I remember that storyline.
Because it was just like he just kept getting injured.
Yeah.
And he was like $100 million transfer.
Yeah, but he was so good.
Yeah.
Especially in FIFA, you could just
Bro,
Yeah.
you could just run this guy.
You know how
down
good he
the
is?
side field.
He doesn't know what foot is his best foot.
That's elite level of
Like he takes
he's
a
a-
penalty with whatever.
He's a
foot.
midfielder, right?
No, he's a winger.
Winger, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He does like he's like I don't know. Like in different interviews, he's answered different ways. He's like, my left is my best one, and then he said my right.
That's like Neymar. low-key.
Shout out.
No, way better. Neymar didn't have talent like that. Bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's such an elite ability
Yeah.
to have. Could you
Like-
imagine Tom Brady being able to throw with the right and left?
Yeah.
And
insane.
pacey, absolute
Yeah.
pace menace.
And like
Yeah,
skill
speed
moves.
kills.
He has skill moves too. He has like all three.
Yeah, speed kills though.
So, yeah.
And like the guy's abnormal. I mean, I saw he was clock going like 23 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like that is
With the ball on his
with
foot.
the ball.
Yeah,
It's like
crazy.
I'm sorry, what? How are you doing this?
But Lamine Yamal finishes second place.
I don't think he should have
Shout
won.
out to
I don't think he
Lamine
should have
Yamal.
Yeah, I was.
second place. I thought that was cap. Yeah.
I was so.
Wow,
I
wow.
thought they were gonna give it to him. I'm like, yo, you can't give it to him.
No, I thought it should have been like, first of all, I think Lamine Yamal's teammate Rafinha has a better case than Yamal himself.
You think?
Yeah. He scored more goals and had more assists on the same team.
Yeah.
Like what?
They're just
So
trying
you
to push him though.
Yeah,
you
they're
know?
trying to push.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
then
but is the stats more important or the impact?
Stats.
both.
No,
and
that's
and
not
the
what it-
impact. And impact. Like Rafinha was easily the best player on his team last year. He like yielded them to the La Liga.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I can't
Which is
believe
the
they
only
beat
trophy they won-
Madrid.
they
Had
won.
such a bad season last
Yeah.
year.
yeah,
they
but
did.
did he have dwarfs coming out of his car? I don't think so. And I think
And then-
Lamine Yamal probably should have won.
He's
Ballon
dating like a
d'Or.
40-year-old, right?
Who was the women's side? Sorry.
Women's side was Aitana Bonmati,
Congratulations to her.
playing for Barcelona.
Okay,
Yeah.
Barcelona has a women's team.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. They're, I assume, very good.
Yes, they're really good.
Okay, and she's Spanish,
Yes.
so she's playing for home club. I assume.
Most likely. Maybe, what if she's
Uh,
Mexican?
Them, she's Spanish.
Oh yeah.
She's
I wasn't smart.
And Ousmane Dembele, French, playing for PSG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that's why he's showing out. He's at home, speaking the language, getting some croissants.
They also won as well, right? PSG.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
won.
like, do you think that went into the factor of
Yeah, definitely.
That
Team
definitely,
success matters.
team success matters? Yeah.
I mean, they won the quadruple. So they won like every
Yeah, they won
every
everything.
competition they competed in.
How did this happen post Mbappe?
Bro, they got
Bro,
better.
I like I said, right? Like it was that whole Messi, Neymar, Mbappe thing.
But
Like,
forget Messi and
No,
Neymar.
no. I'm like in that whole thing. That team
Yeah.
was great. but it didn't work because they wouldn't press. And that's the same, like, all three of them wouldn't press. Same thing happened with Mbappe. He wasn't playing with the team.
Yeah.
Like, it's
You know how
you
much
gotta play
money
with
I
But
the
he was
lost?
so good.
I lost so
Yeah.
much money on that team. Because they didn't win a Champions League match.
Yeah.
And every year I bet them. I'm
Yeah.
like, it has to be this year.
He was so good.
So it's like soccer is so dependent on
Yeah,
team
you have to
system.
play as a
like the whole
community.
team needs to press together because it's like if one guy's not pressing, you're
That's
screwed.
a free man.
Yeah, that's a free man that can just run the ball for
Yeah.
like 10 yards.
Has Mbappe won Ballon d'Or?
No, he's never won one. That's why it's crazy that
Ousmane
Us-
Dembele
bro,
won.
it's like I've never seen I never thought I'd see it like
His countrymen
yeah.
won Ballon d'Or before him.
Yeah. And I don't think Dembele's ever been in the top 10 before this.
No, I don't.
Like in the nominations.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
even
that's-
think
Maybe
he's
on
even
Dortmund.
been in the top 10.
I think Dortmund he was top 10.
No, even then because Real Madrid was dominating then, Barcelona
Yeah.
was still good.
But
But
so-
there was still Manchester City, so he wouldn't have made top 10.
Sean,
Dortmund didn't win anything, and Bayern
True.
Munich was good.
Now,
True,
is
yeah.
this something that you think could carry as for him in his career?
I don't know.
They played
I don't
a
know.
lot
I
of-
feel like soccer's in a bad place right now.
Footy's always in a bad place. I don't
Bro,
remember
if
the last
Usman-
time it was in a
if
good
Ousmane
place.
Dembele is winning the Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
I was talking to my brother yesterday. I'm like, yo, did you see my older brother?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, soccer sucks right now. And he's like the big, like he watches Serie A, like he's a
Yeah.
big football fan. So
Yeah.
he's like, bro, this is so sad. He's like, how did this guy win? He's like, are we like in the? We're in
I feel
the
like he
dark
deserved
ages.
to win.
No, he definitely deserved.
Okay,
to win,
yeah.
But to like.
Oh, because everybody else is playing like trash. Or something.
Yeah, it's like the level of competition that we're
Yeah.
used to. You know, the Messi,
It's-
Ronaldo years with
Yeah,
doing that.
true,
Like it's just
true,
like
yeah.
it's fallen off peak.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to get to.
But PSG quit.
But is he now in a position to be in a better place than his countryman Mbappe?
It's possible.
Or like Mbappe is just because
Mbappe's still
from,
the guy though.
from what we know, Mbappe
Mbappe
is
is
the
Mbappe's
guy.
still only like 26.
yeah.
Yeah,
got
he's
time.
really young.
No, Mbappe's still the guy.
Yeah.
Because he's still gonna be the guy on the French team.
Yeah.
And then also on Real
That guy's
Madrid.
so good.
Yeah.
He's so
He's
good.
still the guy. I think he still scored like 50 goals last year.
Mbappe scored 50 goals
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah. But they didn't win anything, so
Yeah,
it
they
didn't
had
really
a-
matter.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
Lost
Bro,
well.
you gotta win.
They
Like
lost
it-
in the Champions League.
This
Yeah.
seems dumb.
Just
Okay.
just watch Champions League, man. That's all you need to
It's
watch.
9 months.
Away. No, when it starts.
It's
That's-
on right now, but
No,
like,
no.
no,
Like
right
the
now it's
like the
still good.
playoffs.
Yeah, watch
Yeah,
the playoffs,
yeah.
the Champions. That's all I watch.
Yeah.
And I watch like World Cup, obviously, and what's
Yeah. The Euros are pretty good.
Euros?
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Euros are great.
Euros are great. Honestly, Euros more live.
It's the
than World-
best. Yeah, I think Euros,
Euros
the
are
best.
better than the World Cup.
I agree.
But the
Low
World
key.
Cup is just higher stakes.
Yeah.
is
yeah,
what it is.
but
Yeah.
the Euros are sick.
Euros are so
because
sick.
better competition.
Competition.
Yeah.
And there's like rivalries.
Rivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
And
know.
the first like second leg, it's I
And
like
also,
that.
like, watching the English lose is, like, the greatest joy in the world. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, this is your team. You know what I mean? And, like, every year they come in with great hopes.
Yeah,
They're
every
like, yo, we're going to win. We're going to win. And you'll just be watching and you're like, this is not the team that can win. You know what I mean? And it's always hilarious to see them because they're going to go into this World Cup thinking the exact same thing, that this is the year that they are going to bring it home.
When's the last
It's
time
never
they
come
won the Euros?
Who, England?
They haven't
I
won the
don't-
Euros in a long time.
Long
I don't
time.
think
Yeah.
they've ever won.
No, they've won it.
Have they
No,
won the
they
World
won the World Cup.
When
They
was
won the
last-
Euros with Beckham.
They haven't won the
No,
World
I
Cup
don't think-
in a long time as well. So it's
Yeah,
like
1960.
wow, dude, the Dallas Cowboys have won more recently. Crazy if you think about it in that sense, but
Oh, they've never won the Euros.
yeah, dude. So yeah, footy's in a very interesting place.
Yeah. Hey, Manchester. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I want to hear you say it.
What's up?
I want to hear you say it.
What's up?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Manchester United won last week.
Okay, shout out to Man U.
Versus Chelsea.
What?
They beat
Shout out
Chelsea.
to Man U.
What, 1-0? 2-1.
Wow.
So we are now, like, since Chelsea was the Club World Champions.
You're
Oh,
18th now.
No, we are now the Club World Champions.
What are they on the table?
What the heck does that mean?
Because we beat the Club World Champions, that makes us the
What
World
the heck
Champions
does
now.
Club World Champion mean?
It's like the Champions League, but for the world. instead of just
Stop, dude.
It
This
just happened
cannot
this
I
last
thought
be
PSG won it.
No, it was Chelsea. Chelsea put BTA on PSG. Actually.
This can again like this.
This is the first year of it, right?
Footy is like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dumbest thing. So
The
this is like the
revamped.
NBA Cup.
No, it's a revamped. So they have like Champions League is just Europe,
Yeah.
and then this was like
MLS.
MLS,
Yeah.
Saudi, like down in South America.
Yeah. Did you
like,
play all those teams?
Who?
Man United.
No, but we beat the team that won. So
Oh,
that makes
so
sense.
if I-
yeah, let's go.
So when the Brooklyn Nets beat the Thunder next year, are they gonna be world
in
champions?
the NBA Cup.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
That's exactly what you just
I
said.
might rep him as world champs.
Fair. There's another sport that's also going on. The Laver Cup is going on. What is that, by the way?
Labor Cup.
Laver Cup. It's tennis.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's called Lavier. Is it French? What is it?
Laver.
No, it's Laver Cup.
it's
I
in
don't
San
know.
Fran. It's in San Fran.
I
just
always
wanna
thought
say-
it was Lave.
Coach will try to French up anything. Hopefully he doesn't French this up. It's in America?
Yeah.
Okay. Laver Cup. So Carlos bleached hair. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I did see that.
You see him telling Alexander what's his
Zavera.
name?
So,
How to play, and he he just looks the other way. He's like, "What would you do here, Casper?"
What was it? World versus US.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Europe versus world. So
Yeah.
basically, since
Europe.
like a lot of tennis players is from Europe,
Yeah.
so that makes a team, and like the rest of the world is like another team, and they just pick the best players of both
Who won?
world.
World, obviously.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Really? They beat Europe?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Because I saw
misheard you.
Taylor Fritz beat
Carlos Alcaraz.
he beat the dog out of Carlos. Actually, absolutely demolished. It was. I just flicking through. I'm like, I'm
Oh, I
sorry,
didn't
what?
watch any of
What
the
is this?
matches.
Taylor Fritz, yeah. Obviously the highest ranked American. He beat the shite out of Carlos.
2 sets? 3 sets, sorry?
Three, yeah.
6-3, 6-2.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
only 3 sets, yeah.
6-3, 6-2 though. It's a pretty dominant win, I would say. Carlos though. Also the court's really weird.
Yeah, they're black in color.
It's dark.
I like it. I saw a picture of the court. I
Yeah,
like
but
it.
everything seems way too dark. And tennis is very, when you think about tennis, it's very bright, you know,
Yeah.
light and things like that. Everything's a little bit more, sunny and happy and things like that. I turned this on and everything seemed a little too dark. And I'm like, they should just have a neon ball then. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. They should have a glow in the dark ball. That would actually make it a lit sport.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Oh.
It was just dark and like,
But how are the players going to see anything?
because they're wearing neon as well.
But the
Well,
balls
it's
why
It's
didn't
gonna
Sinner
reflect
play?
and stuff.
Yeah, why didn't Sinner play? Oh, he ran out of the cream? Did you
Sinner
run out of
doesn't
the-
like these like fun events, right?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't
no.
do these fun because this does not really mean anything. You
He's
know?
a
But doesn't it mean something for your ATP?
I don't think it
No,
contributes to the
it's
points
like
though.
it's
Oh,
like the
fair.
Ryder Cup. In
Fair.
tennis.
But you make money.
soft.
In the Ryder Cup, yeah, you probably make money, and then Sinner doesn't need any more fucking money.
Soft.
Yeah, I
Sinner
saw,
said majors only.
I saw Carlos is on pace to make $40-some million this year.
Just off
Yes.
tournaments,
His earnings for this year.
like just off tennis.
Yeah.
That's
That's
insane.
crazy.
Is it?
So,
Yeah.
just off like play on the court.
But he's now entering to be the number one player.
Play on the court is like that's a lot.
I don't think play on the court is going to be 40.
Okay, that's probably all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that's not
endorsements
much.
and
Okay,
stuff.
then,
Indoor
then
Nike
that's like
deal?
about like what Nadal and all those guys used to make. No?
Yeah, so like then I think
Nadal used to make like what 60.
yeah, 50.
Yeah, like but towards then he made a bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's because
because he was on his
the
retirement
guy,
tour.
yeah.
Yeah. But no, like these guys are like tennis. There's a lot of money in tennis, but it's easy.
it's easy. We put in the baby girls in it.
Yeah.
He's only won 15 and a half million in prize money this year.
Okay, so then everything else was
endorsements.
Yeah.
Nike and things like that. So yeah, he's on pace to make quite a bit of money this year, obviously. And he's earned. I mean, world number one now, right?
Yeah.
So he's earned a lot of his money.
He's 6 all time in ATP career prize money
Yeah.
with 53 in his whole career million.
Okay, and he's about to earn, I assume, next year a lot more.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to him.
We gotta
Just
win.
getting started, by the way, in his career.
Yeah, he's only 22. 53 million. Yeah. He's won $53 million.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in tennis, man. There's a lot.
But that's over what? He went pro at like 19, right?
No,
18.
16.
18.
Yeah, he played Nadal at 22. So
Yeah.
18ish.
Oh,
So
okay.
he in what? That's 4 or 5 years?
But like going pro at 18 in tennis is late. They usually go at 16.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
But in
Coco
that-
Golf went at 16.
Yeah, like the women's side, they usually go pro a bit
A
earlier.
little bit earlier. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, like
5
it's a lot of money in
5
tennis.
years, $53 million. Not bad.
Yeah, there's a lot, bro. So shout out
And
to
that
them.
Nike deal is probably insane.
The Nike deal is
Because
probably
Nike Europe needs that, you know?
Yeah, but you know what's crazy?
They
Like
got
they have
Sinner.
everybody.
They got Sinner and Carlos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it feels like they also have like everybody else.
The Wimbledon shirts are so sick.
They
Yeah.
also have the women's.
Yeah.
Like they have
Every
that.
big women, yeah.
Yeah. Coco, right? So it's like they have all
Naomi, I think.
Naomi
too.
as
Yeah.
well. So it's like it feels like Nike has the
Everything.
monopoly on all of it. So hopefully they're able to. Okay, but tennis still happening.
Fritz is Hugo Boss,
Fair.
right? Yeah.
That's a weird
I don't know, I'm
sponsorship.
not
Yeah,
sure.
probably.
Lacoste was a
Tough.
great one.
Tough.
Yeah. He made it also very, very cool as well. But yeah, no, that's. I didn't know tennis was still going on until I see that. I was like, okay, this is interesting time. They're off until for a while now, right? They're off until.
No, like tournaments
December.
are still happening. Like
When's Indian Wells? Isn't that soon?
Indian Wells is in summer.
Yeah.
I think April.
Oh.
April.
Ish.
It's in California.
Oh.
Miami.
India.
Yeah.
What? Indian Wells is not in India?
I thought it was
What?
in India too.
I thought
bro.
it was in India. Seriously.
It's in Cali,
It's in Cali?
right?
In the US,
California,
somewhere in the
yeah.
US, yeah.
Okay.
That's gotta be
It's in the
appropriation.
That has to be some. Yeah.
Well,
They can't name it that.
Indian Wells. I think the place in California is
Dude,
called
the
Indian
Cleveland
Wells.
Guardians, man. Come on, they can't be naming it Indian Wells. Okay.
California
They don't
Wells.
care. It's the highest paying tournament on the tour.
Yeah.
So they said we're gonna call it what we want.
The previous name of the Washington team, also, you know,
What was that?
Coach, what was that?
The Cleveland
No, the
The Washington-
Washington. What was it?
Redskins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
There you go. They have the highest like jersey sales as well, so it's like they were making quite a bit of money off of that name. They also had to get rid of it.
I
The
got that
average-
RG3 jersey.
The average resident in Indian Wells has an average household income of $1 million.
Where is this? In Miami or California?
California.
I've never heard of Indian Wells. Have you heard of this?
No.
I thought it was. I seriously thought it was in Kolkata.
Riverside.
Bruh, I put the
Riverside
caption
County.
down as Laver Cup / India.
I seriously thought this was in somewhere in that part
It's
of
by
the world.
Palm Springs.
Okay, shout out.
Just south of Palm Springs.
So okay, that's Indian Wells, and then they have any tournaments in China?
Yeah, but it's like all small ones. They have the Beijing Open.
Are they also in China or
What do you
is this
think
in
the
the
name
US
for
as
that
well?
one is?
What?
What do you think the name for that tournament is?
I don't want to take a guess. I don't want to. Oh my god, I don't know. What.
There's 64 tournaments in 31
There's
countries
64 tournaments?
on the ATP tour. Yes.
Wow. That's entirely too much tennis.
Yeah, I think I think Sinner might be playing in the Chinese one.
In the Chinese one? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
just
called
in
China.
Vancouver?
I can't even say Qingguao Open. Hard court. It's played in Qingguao, China. Qingguao, something like that. I feel like I did pretty good.
Yo, let's go to break. I can't. Let's go to break. We'll be
I
back. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the second hour of our show. There's some
Technical
interesting
difficulties.
things that happened to end the last hour, obviously. But there was a lot of interesting things that happened in the world of football as well. Obviously, college football. John Mateer will have hand surgery. Quarterback from Oklahoma. He was also one of the Heisman favorites. Also one of the
favorite.
He was the Heisman
Yeah.
favorite, yeah. He had an incredible game this past weekend against Auburn as well. So, also, he's going to be entering the draft from a lot of people's mock drafts. Going to be a high pick as well. So that will be interesting to see how that carries over. Obviously, Carson Beck still in the front running spot, or is he?
No,
taking a
he's
step
second.
back? Okay.
It's Indiana Hoosiers quarterback,
What's his name?
Manziel? Mandoto.
Okay.
I don't know how to say his name.
I think you need to take a break from pronouncing names.
Yeah, it's all
potentially
bad.
is one of the
It's all
things that
bad.
needs to happen. But what? There's somebody else that might need to take a break. And coach, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Obviously, we're huge fans of Michael Penix, right? What happened? I mean, we watched him the week before Sunday Night Football against the Minnesota Vikings look pretty good. A lot of good things that came out of that game for the Atlanta Falcons. They go up and put up a donut in Carolina. How does one team go from looking like that on a Sunday Night Football game to a divisional game the next week against a team that
In Charlotte, I told y'all.
against a team that we don't even think is going to be that great? It is not that great.
No.
And you don't put up a field goal. You don't put up a touchdown. You don't put up a safety. You don't put up anything, actually, is what happened. And now there's question marks around everything around that team, culture, playmaking, and all of it. Obviously, the quarterback position as well. How does that happen week to week? Is that why football is a great sport, honestly? Like,
It's
that's what I
crazy.
honestly think. It's like, the reason why I love football is because you just never know what you're going to get on any given Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened was 50% completion. Like, bro, like you throw 50%
Yeah.
out of 36 passes, 172 yards as well, and then 2 interceptions. Not looking good, bro.
Yep. Yeah, but it's just like, what? How can that equate to 0 points, though? Do you know what I mean? Against the team that's, like, defense is not great. Like, that's not the calling card of the Carolina Panthers. So it's like, I don't know, man. There's, I assume there's a lot of question marks being asked in the Atlanta Falcons organization and just that locker room as well. They also fired their wide receivers coach yesterday, which I assume is going to make all the difference in the world. But we'll see, obviously, going forward. I want to get everybody's thoughts on this next question I had. There's a lot of things swirling around the algorithm on the internet. After week 3 in the NFL, right, we're heading into a new week, obviously. Who has the hottest head coaching seat, you think, in the NFL right now?
Dayball.
You think Brian Daboll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coach?
Why do you think Daboll, though?
I don't know, because if Jackson Dart doesn't work out, what are they going to do now?
But they have
I feel like he's already done.
a semblance of hope.
No. Who? Where's the hope?
The
Jackson.
Giants, because they
No,
have
I'm
Dart.
Dart's the hope?
Yeah, that.
But, like,
as
Dart's...
a Giants fan, we want Dart. It's like you're thinking. There's.
But you
hope.
have no line. Like, it's just all bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair. But if I were to ask you, like, what is the hope for the Miami Dolphins?
Oh, true.
Right? Like, what, as a fan, if you're a
Yeah.
fan of, if you want, put yourself in those shoes of fans of the Miami Dolphins, like, what is the hope that you're trying to see now?
But the
I
Giants...
feel like, I don't know, last game the Dolphins played, I think McDaniels kind of saved himself. Like a little bit, because it was like, okay, like Tua got some good looks.
Yeah.
You put up some points on the board. So now it's like, all right, some of these players just don't fit the culture. Yeah, we might have to get rid of Tyreek, and that's okay. And I think it's like you're fine with moving forward with McDaniels, but Dable, it's just not looking good either way. It's just like, Brad, like,
Fair.
you messed up with the Russ,
Yeah.
and then like
Messed
now,
up with Dimes.
Yeah, with Dimes,
Yeah.
letting Saquon go. Now
Yeah.
it's just like, now it's like it's not looking good on any side.
Yeah. It hasn't looked good. Modern history hasn't looked good in the future.
And you've had
either, it feels
two
like.
top 10 picks back-to-back years.
Yeah, and you potentially have not hit on. I
Any
mean,
of
you've
them.
hit on Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
And you potentially could have. You
But those are
potentially did hit on
gotta
Abdul Carter, but it's like last year you could have gone to quarterback.
Yeah.
Right, you could have
In
gone
a
to Bo
quarterback-
Nix. You
in
could
a-
have gone
yeah.
Michael Penix. You could have gone
Jaden
JJ
Daniel.
McCarthy.
Traded up?
I don't think that was feasible.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, I think the top 3 were pretty locked in because they all were very quarterback needy.
Yeah.
Right spots to
True.
be in. So it's like, could you have gone number 1 to get Caleb? No. I mean, they were very sold on Caleb. It felt like right when they got the number 1 pick. Washington, the entire time, was very sold on Jaden Daniels. And the Patriots were very sold on Drake May.
May, yeah.
So it's
So
like,
you're
I think it would have been very tough to move up into the top 3. But I think the bottom 3, like, you picked at number 5. You know, you probably would have had chances to get a quarterback there. You actually don't. You decide to stick it out with Danny Dimes. And then you end up cutting him midway through the year.
Yeah. And he's doing great this season. So
it's like, it's not looking good
it's
for Brian
very,
Daboll.
very hot right now.
Yeah.
And he started off
Spicy,
so
some would
hot
say.
there. Like, he started off good in good graces.
Yeah.
Won a couple games.
Yeah. Another name that I think needs to be mentioned at this time, though, obviously I mentioned Mike McDaniels, coach saying that, you know, his seat might be potentially warm, if not hot now. Brian Daboll's potentially scorching.
Yeah.
Can't
sit
it's
on it.
leaving, it's getting to a level of scorching. Another seat that might be, I think, just on the cusp of scorching, actually. Callahan in Tennessee, I think, is starting to get a little bit scorching. He runs hot. He runs very, very hot. He's a very animated coach. So you can see every thought that he is, or an emotion that he's feeling on his face. You could just feel, you could just see it.
Transparent.
Everything that he's going through. And there was a little moment that he had actually in this past game as well, where he wasn't particularly happy with a lot of the things that were happening on the field and his team. Also, I don't know if you were able to catch his post-game interview and press conference, called out Calvin Ridley, actually. So
Straight up
said, dude, like, you're being paid to do your job. You're not doing it right now, essentially is what he said. And if they need to win, they need Calvin Ridley to be the guy, or be a guy, and not just be cardio. Is kind of what he said. So I feel like that seat is potentially also scorching, Coach.
You think so? I mean, 0-3, not a great place to be. And you pick Cam Ward's up on the first pick.
Yeah.
And you can't get. Yeah, it's not looking good.
It's not looking good, and it's the development of it. This is your second or third year there now. So it's like, how do we, and for everything that they brought in, the reason they brought him in is to secure that offensive line. Offensive line play, the Tennessee Titans, 32nd in the league. Over the past 5 years, they haven't been better than 27th.
Yeah, he's 3-17 in his 20 games.
He's 3-17 in 20 games as a head coach.
Wow.
It's scorching, right?
Yeah,
it's starting to get scorching now.
That's
because the reason why I think it's starting to get scorching for him is that there has been no semblance of your culture being instilled in that organization.
No.
So, like, when is that question going to be asked about, oh, maybe you're not the guy for us? Because if you remember all the other coaches that did get hired, right, in that same kind of cycle, Raheem Morris, right, in Atlanta, kind of brought that little bit of edge to that defensive side. D'Amico Ryan in Houston, right, brought a little bit of that to that side. They were able to get a second overall pick and kind of fly from there. Dan Quinn in Washington, they drafted a quarterback high, but like still defense got better. Everything about that team and organization culture kind of changed around them. So it's like
they're one win away from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but we're not even talking about winning. We're talking about just like having some semblance of culture being developed or seen.
I saw something. I think he's done play calling now.
Yeah, I did see that. So today he relinquished duties to Bobby Orr. Can't remember who's taken over for play calling duties for them because it clearly wasn't working anyways. So it's like
he's just getting shot dead.
Yeah, Bo Haggerty will be.
He's down to lose a job at this point.
Yes, Bo Haggerty will be the new play calling for the offense of the Tennessee Titans. He was the QB coach. So that is kind of the early indication of that's the one change that they're making going into week 4.
That's a huge change, though.
It is a huge change, but it's also like, why, like, again, what is the culture that you're trying to instill here? You brought in, you were supposed to be the guy to shape up our offense and be better. You remember, do you know the system he got hired from? The Cincinnati Bengals. He was the offensive play caller for that Joe Burrow run.
Oh.
Okay. Do you know what Joe Burrow didn't have? An offensive line.
Yeah.
You bring in this guy to fix up your offensive line and your offense, and it's like, that hasn't happened, right? That hasn't happened. his dad, right, who was the legendary Will Callahan, obviously he did the offensive line. Like he's a legendary offensive line coach. I assume he can only do so much.
Yeah.
Right, but like you drafted J.C. Latham very high. He doesn't look great either. And it's like, how does this? Again, I think his seat is starting to get very, very hot. I also think D'Amico Ryan's seat is getting hot.
Yeah, 0-3.
0-3 in Houston, they have a problem. It seems like.
Do you think so?
I think it's
I
not
mean,
hot.
he brought him to the playoffs last year, no?
Yes, he
And
did.
the year before.
Yes, he did.
They got a playoff
like,
win.
I don't know. If
And
it's
wins.
getting that hot.
I'll tell you why it's hot.
Okay.
AFC South, worst division in football, and it's by a huge margin.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting into the playoffs as a 9-10 win team, which that's winning your division and you're hosting playoff games, right? Yes, you won, but I think outside looking in, and even inside that building, you know what you have. You have a quarterback, right? You have a lot of pieces. You obviously have a great defense. You've paid Derek Stingley Jr. $30-some million. You're gonna have to pay. You paid Daniil Hunter $35 million. You're gonna have to pay Will Anderson in the next year $30-some million, $40 million potentially. So it's like you have a great defense and things like that. But it's like 0-3 is tough, and a lot of really good talent has left your building.
Only 2 teams have made the playoffs after going 0-3, or 1 team. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's a lot of great talent has left your building, and I just think that a lot of coaches, ownership, and things like that, it's like, yo, we're supposed to be taking steps to get to where we want to go. We have now taken a gigantic step back in year 3 of CJ Stroud. Instead of getting better, it's like this cannot be and a lot of coaches would really, really want that job. Honestly, that's probably the hardest job to get right now is the Houston Texans job. It's a good job. It's obviously a tax-free state. Great big, really good market. Yeah. And you have established quarterback now, right? He needs to play a lot better, but like it's a weak division, right? So it's like, you have a lot of great things there. So if you can kind of figure it out, that job should be very good. I just feel like he hasn't taken steps forward at a continuous rate. And that's why I think that his seat has gone a little bit hot as well. But it's going to be interesting. I don't know if anybody's going to get let go.
During the season? I don't think so. You think
I wouldn't be surprised if Brian Daboll does get let go.
During the season?
Yeah.
I don't know about during the season. I feel like the Tennessee coach, more chance during the season.
Yeah, Tennessee coach. McDaniels as well, I think. As you know,
I don't really understand the middle of the season one.
The season's long in ownership eyes, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, unless if you think the interim is going to be the guy.
Yeah.
No point.
Which never happens.
Yeah,
almost never happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's no point.
Yeah, I agree.
You might as well let him ride it out, whatever.
Yeah, but it's like you're also getting a worse and worse culture the longer you keep somebody around.
I guess that depends on how bad the culture is. If it's just like X's and O's, then it's like, okay,
Yeah, but then it's also one of those situations where it's like, if I let this guy keep going, how many of my star players might walk out the door after the season?
Facts.
So it's like, who do I keep happy in this situation? Do I keep the coach happy that I know I'm not going to have next year? Or do I keep the player happy that I know I'm going to need next year?
Yeah.
And the other coach that I bring in is going to need next year. So it's like, there's those questions as well that's going on. And I just think that, it's a big decision and things like that. But like, this, like, coach, quarterback, those are your two CEOs of a multi-billion-dollar organization. Have to be good. If you want any semblance of success, right, you're going to have those two be on the same page. Same with management, obviously, and things like that, but it's like...
But I feel like Tua and McDaniels like each other.
Yeah, but...
It's not working, obviously.
It hasn't worked. And the other thing is that, like, Tua, remember, he said a lot of things about B-Flow, Brian Flores, right? After Brian Flores got let go from Miami, and he was like, yo, this guy... like treated me like shit. He shot my confidence and all this. And then Mike McDaniels came in and complete different personality, was able to show him a lot of great things that he does and things like that. But it's like none of those have worked. So maybe it's not about the coaching. Maybe it's that you're not good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like maybe that conversation, which is it's a difficult conversation to have still with Tua, but it's like, I think it needs to start happening now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's tough too because with the B-Flow thing, it's like, bro, weren't you coached under Saban?
Yeah.
Yeah. Saban's must have been worse.
Like, yeah, that's what, like, I'm thinking, like, bro, like, I just watched videos of it, and I'm like, bro, like, I know he's chewing you out.
Yeah, but Nick Saban, I think, was a little bit different in the sense of, like, he was trying to teach you something. Whereas, like, I think when you get to the NFL, and I think a lot of quarterbacks that have retired, this is their problem with it. Today's format of quarterbacking is that you're not actually getting taught. You're getting asked to do something, and then you're getting told to do it, right? Instead of, like, developing, teaching you how to run your protection and things like that. It's like, this is not a development type of league anymore. You have to get thrown in the fire and go win. Because this is, again, the urgency to win is just so incredibly high. Because, and I think we are in an era where, like, we grew up where we saw that happen in sports world, like, throughout. Where we saw the change in urgency for every team to have.
Every team's trying to win every year. It's insane.
But, like,
and they have.
I think the change happened during that in all the sports during the Warriors run, because the Warriors went from being a big market team but not that good ever, small like value as well. Remember, they were only worth like $800 million before Steph Curry, and then when they won, right, that second one. Now they are marquee, right? They're the most marketable team worldwide, not just in America, but in China, right? They were doing tours and things like that, in Europe, everywhere. So it's like they became very marketable. And then within like the 2 championships they got, they were now worth upwards of $4 billion. It's like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you saw that happen with the Chiefs. It's like, big market team, haven't won, right? They go and they win a little, right? And they win a championship. And this team went from small to now being, highly valuable. And Arrowhead is the loudest stadium. Everything that came out. There's people that are wearing a gorilla mask and robbing banks to go attend these games. It's like, what I mean? All that stuff equated to like the urgency of winning. Yeah. And it's winning now because every owner is like,
look at Florida, even in hockey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that never used to happen.
Yeah. How many, would the Florida Panthers have traded for Brad Marchand or any team, 8 years ago?
No.
That year, that time, I just feel like that wasn't happening. But because the market changed so much during the Warriors run, I think every sports franchise, league owner, and everybody was
everyone's becoming needy. Yeah.
Because they're
the investment makes my team worth so much more.
This can do so much for us immediately. It's like the immediacy of it is crazy.
Yeah, the Celtics instantly sold.
After the champ.
After the ring.
He said I've been losing money every year trying to get that ring.
Yeah, but isn't that a fact? So it's like, it just feels like in our lifetime, that immediacy change, every owner is like, yo, we need to win right now. We need to win right now. We need to win all of it. We need to win,
Look at the
I'll do everything to win.
try to do it. Some of them fail.
Yeah.
Yeah. 95% of them will fail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was just like in football, though, it was dominated by the New England Patriots for so long. I don't think people quite understand how long. They dominated for 20 years. Yeah. They dominated a sport, right? So it's like, and they were already big market, right? The Pats and just Boston in general is such a big sports town. It's like, they were already getting dominated by that. So they already knew what their value was. And Robert Kraft, lived through it, right? He bought the team in '98, and it's just been up and to the right.
He's the first owner, right?
No, second, I want to say.
Oh, yeah, he bought it.
Even when you look at, the NBA, it was, big markets were winning for,
for a while there. Yeah.
Until small market wins consistently.
Yeah.
And you could be like, oh, I can become a big market
I can become a big market team.
Before it was so
but now
categorized.
But now it feels like especially over the past like 5-6 years, right, is that teams will do any and everything to improve their chances of winning, even marginally. That's why when we talk about like, if there's an injury that happens, yeah, you got to go out and get this player. It's because if that marginal change helps you win this
That's
year,
4
you have
games.
to take
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Right? Yeah. If you need to leverage your next 5-10 years, got to do it. What did Les Snead and the Rams do? Right? He wore that shirt. F them picks. Guess what? They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Now they got their picks. Every single one of their picks they hit on.
Yeah.
So it's like they've retooled so quickly, even though everybody said you were leveraging your next 5-6 years. But it's like, I
could be winning during that time and
then draft well. Yeah.
And they got SoFi now too. They got the big stadium now.
Everything is kind of like worked out well for them as well. So it's like, it's just like interesting to see, and it's the same thing with college sports. It's like the money that you're getting when you win the natty,
from your
right, versus when you are just trying to compete and you're almost there. It's like
I guess that's why they're signing all these coaches to 10-year deals.
That's what I mean is that there's so much more money in sports.
But
now
I feel like a
that
10-year deal is crazy, dog.
But college, it makes sense.
College, you need at least 2-3 years to build your
program.
program.
No, I think you need like 5 to 8. You need 5 to 8 years to build a program.
You should see me in dynasty mode.
Fair. Fair.
First year?
Yeah, first year I'm winning the natty.
It's just like you have to instill so many different practices in college that you don't in any other type of organization, right? Speaking of which, CFL. Shout out to CFL, by the way. They announced a lot of big changes yesterday, obviously. We won't get into every change that they announced because, to be honest, we didn't do enough research.
You see what the BC quarterback said, sorry?
No.
He said this fucking garbage.
Well, hopefully he doesn't play in the league. But one of the things that we really enjoyed, obviously, is that they're actually removing the gigantic obstacle that was in the middle of the end zone, which is the uprights, and putting it where it should have been in the first place, in the back of the end zone. Okay, because that's where it belongs, right? Yeah. So it shouldn't be. They rolled a montage of players running into balls being hit and things like that, like passes being thrown, just like hitting the upright. I'm like, this is the worst.
That's the whole point. I thought it was meant to be an obstacle.
But like, why would you want that? Because
it's an extra player if you're on offense.
Facts.
But it's also a hazard if you're on offense because my quarterback can and never throw in the middle.
No.
Of the
I've
field.
seen players run screens with it.
You have to.
Yeah.
But like, saw a lot of player try, and then they did a metric, right? 95 to 98% of the plays in the end zone actually are outside anyways because you can't throw in the middle of the field because of the gigantic obstacle. Yeah. So this is going to create more offense and better offense is what we assume. Also, the kick rule, when you miss a kick and you get 1 point, gone, right, from the CFL. So that's going to be fun, obviously. Shortening the field a little as well. So now it'll be 100 yards, shortening the end zone from 20 yards to 15 yards. So that'll be fun. Obviously, it's still wider than the NFL, right? I think it's 60 yards or something like that wide. So it's a little bit wider than the NFL. But
how much is the NFL? 20? Or I mean 50?
50 maybe, yeah. Yeah, I want to say it's 50. So it's a little bit wider than the NFL game and things like that. Obviously, we still have the two down situation instead of the 3 down situation. So, again, I think what the goal was to bring in more viewers, make the game a little bit more exciting, and I think they are going to accomplish that. Yeah. Honestly, like I genuinely believe they're going to accomplish this.
2027 though.
Well,
2026.
They said over 2 years.
Yeah, so over 27, they're going to have more changes, I think, and different types of
maybe
changes.
They bring the 4th down. Maybe they bring that.
But that will completely change the game.
Yeah.
That would come for the better. And this, like a lot of the old heads that are diehard CFL fans, not happy with some of the changes because it's like, oh, you're getting too much of the American game. It's like, the American game is better. breaking news. You know what I mean? Like,
But I
yeah.
guess I can understand that in that, like, it's just like, then why aren't we just XFL? Is the XFL, like, is that
They have the exact same rules as the NFL, right?
Yeah, I want to
a
say,
little bit different?
All right.
but like the CFL's Canadian.
Well, it's like,
The ball's a little bit bigger.
yeah.
It's a little bit harder to throw. Right, pre-motion. Right before the snap, electric.
Heavy.
Obviously.
I fuck with it.
Right, yeah, like things like that. I think that are just like it makes it a unique game. It's different than very different than the NFL as well. But like again, I just don't. I think for the old time people that are not on board with the changes that were just announced, simple changes, right? Just to make the game a little bit more accessible, a little bit more fun, exciting, a little bit more offensive plays and things like that. If you're not happy with that, you should not be a fan.
No.
Sorry, this is the part of like if you do not want the sport you love to grow, you're not a true fan of it,
Yeah, fair.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I always feel like, yo. Like,
Because it's like, I don't know anyone that's young that watches CFL.
yes, that's what I mean. Is that
Yeah.
I don't know anybody under 35.
Yeah, that watches
See,
CFL?
like religiously watches
Yeah.
CFL.
Yeah, no.
Like literally. And that's like not okay. Like why would we want that? Because then you are a dying sport.
Easily,
Right?
yeah.
Then you're gonna be a dying sport. And I just feel like they also need a potentially Taylor Swift.
A Taylor Swift?
You know, like
Taylor Swift
Who's
type.
the
Like Tate
Canadian Taylor
McRae.
Swift?
Tate McRae.
Oh, no,
Popping
she's
out.
Stan Peters, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but is she
She's Canadian.
okay? Yeah, I knew that.
Star,
part.
though. Star, yeah.
Star, but is she a CFL fan?
Shit.
That was the whole point of it. What do you
Are
mean?
you a CFL fan?
But that's what I'm saying. Is that they need one, like Matthew McConaughey in
Yeah.
college football.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, it's kind of easier to.
Well, at every game, you know,
I mean, I ain't
support.
Who's like
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds going to a Lions game?
That's what I mean. Is that like
Tell you
we
that.
need
I ain't doing that. I got
we
movies
need
to do.
we need a Justin Bieber to be at every like Argonauts game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that'll help the game a little
He
bit.
needs
you
that
know?
bag, though.
Bro, it's summertime, bro. I'm not trying to be at the Argos game.
Potentially.
Summer, I
Could be in
Italy,
Toronto.
bro.
Facts.
Fair.
The
Fair.
Champions League.
He won't be though, but yeah, fair.
Where do you think he's at?
I don't know. Probably just chilling actually at home. But yeah, that was some exciting stuff that was announced by the CFL. Hopefully, they are still able to continue to grow. We hope that they're going to be very
Are the
successful.
Eskies
and
good?
able
Any good
to,
this year?
the Elks haven't been
Oh,
great.
sorry.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, no, the Elks haven't been great, unfortunately. But you know that happens. I'll tell you who has been great. The Toronto Blue Jays. Congratulations to them. Yesterday they clinched a spot in the postseason, and I mean they're gonna be a wagon.
Same as the Pods.
Yeah, and congratulations to San Diego Padres as well. They're also gonna be a wagon, I assume. October baseball, I cannot wait.
Like, it's going to be a
I think this is going to
electric.
be a very good October baseball year. Obviously, we will be very in touch with everything happening with the Toronto Blue Jays because the Blue Jays are going to win the World Series.
Oh, hell yeah.
Congratulations to Toronto Blue Jays.
Vladdy.
Yeah, Vladdy, George Springer, obviously. Savage, obviously,
Yeah.
as well. So there's a lot of great things happening with the Toronto Blue Jays and the Padres yesterday. The Dodgers have clinched as well. The Mariners have clinched as well. So a lot of great movement as well. And then there's some tight races happening in some other
I think
places.
the Mets have a tight race. Brewers clinched.
Yeah, Astros have a tight race
Yeah.
as well, right? Yeah. So like there's some tight races in other places. Yankees haven't clinched yet.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Would have been everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Mariners haven't clinched either yet.
Mariners haven't clinched yet? I thought I saw
They're
it
fighting
yesterday.
with the Astros, right?
Yeah, they're fighting
Okay.
with the Astros. And then there's the Guardians and Detroit.
Guardians are still in the mix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
They're one game behind Detroit.
bro, that
You know what?
a week or two ago, they were like 5 games back.
You know what's also crazy though? The Detroit
Tigers?
team, Tigers, right? They're the number one team for like what, 4 months of the
Yeah,
year?
now it's getting risky.
How crazy is that? That's how many games are that are in baseball. They were the number one team for like 3-4 months,
It's too long.
and they haven't clinched yet because they went through a lull period where they lost a bunch of games in a row. So it's like, oh my god.
Philly has clinched though.
Yeah,
Philly clinched a while ago. They clinched like a month ago.
Milwaukee might be the best. Clinched their division.
They clinched first actually.
Yeah.
They
They had like 90 wins.
Yeah, they were
95.
They were chilling for a long time.
Philly's at 92.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun baseball.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Mets are gonna make it.
They're tight. I think they're like 4 games back, 3 games back.
Of who are they fighting against?
Oh, Mets there for the wild card.
Yeah. Juan Soto needs to make it in his first year.
They're tied.
They're tied,
with
right?
the Reds.
Okay.
They're 0-0, but maybe Reds have it on head-to-head.
No, I don't think so. I think the Mets will beat them head-to-head.
Wow.
Because Cincinnati's ahead right now. They're in third.
Oh, so yeah.
Okay.
So the Mets are in it right now. It's 7-6 versus the Cubs in the top of the 7th.
Okay. Juan Soto needs to make it in his first year after getting paid $1 billion.
And jumping ship.
Yeah.
What about the Yankees?
Yeah.
What's happening
Yankees?
After jumping ship, after just crossing the subway.
Yeah, literally.
Yankees haven't clinched yet, but they're number 1 in the wild card.
Okay.
By a lot?
By 2 games.
Okay.
Or 3 games. So
they're going to be clinching soon as well. This is going to be an interesting time, obviously, for us. But let's recap of this weekend. Coach, we made our picks on Friday. It was a beautiful Friday evening when we made our picks. And last week, you were seeing the board really well. You were seeing the board. You had, I think, 12 was the final tally we had of correct picks. Let's go through some of the picks that we had from this past week and see how many you did
seeing the board this week.
Coach, you Falcons at the Panthers. You picked the Falcons. Tough. I picked the Panthers.
You did?
I did.
Straight up.
I remember. I was watching and they said when he texted donut in the freaking group chat, I was so pissed. That's why I texted back. How about your Raiders?
Yeah, fair. That's a fun one there. Now this one is a little bit less fun for me, but Bengals at Minnesota. Coach, you picked the Minnesota Vikings. I picked the Bengals. Oh my God! Looking back on it,
bad pick.
The Cincinnati Bengals actually looked worse than the Falcons.
Yeah, way worse.
Right? I think that there's a legit argument to be made about
Carson Wentz put 48 on you.
No.
Defense. The
defense had 2 tutties.
Yeah.
And 4 fumbles? 3 fumbles.
So that's 30 points. Still.
Carson Wentz had 2 touchdowns.
Oh, really?
And he threw for 140 yards.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he had
That's what I mean, is that you didn't even get to
I didn't watch the game. I just took the...
No, but I think that as for the Vikings fans, they didn't even get to experience the Carson Wentz experience. Yeah. It's like he barely had 3 drives. So, that was the Bengals, tough look. But Coach, you got, obviously, the Minnesota pick there. Packers at the Browns. Oh, Coach, you picked the Packers.
I'm still shocked that you took the Browns
7.5. I took the Browns to cover. Wow.
You should have bet this week.
That was a great one because that was a little bit tough. 7.5, a lot of points, a lot of problems. Brownies, pretty good team, pretty good defense. Really good defense.
Not the week before, they allowed 43.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson came into your town and...
Well, we saw what he did this week.
Hey. Hey.
He won my fantasy week, though. I can't hate.
Exactly.
Yeah. Texans at the Jags. We both took the Jaguars, so we did well there.
Weird.
I know.
Oh, they were the favorite.
Normally, I would have taken the Texans.
Yeah. This is a good one. Colts at the Titans. We both took the Colts as well there.
I thought the Titans had a chance.
4 the spread was -4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rams at Philly. Oh, tough, Coach. You took the Rams. I obviously took
I was in the driver's seat, too.
Fly.
You jinxed it.
Can I start, if my pick is... Yeah. Can I cash out on my picks?
You can't cash out on your picks.
I should be able to cash out on my picks.
Cannot cash out.
Do
on
you
the
never
picks.
cash out?
No, not till recently.
Coach, this is a tough one. Raiders at Washington. We both took the Raiders.
Yeah, I
tough.
know. I can't believe.
Tough.
It's because of you that I took the Raiders.
Yeah.
I was like,
And I'm gonna tell you something right now. That was one of the worst performances of the Raiders I've seen in the last couple of years. I would say it was tough, man. And I know a lot of people said the offense looked okay, and it was the defense. As somebody that watched that game from start to finish, it was not. It actually was not. That was not the case. The offense is not good. It's not good. I mean, Ashton Genty, I saw the stat. He has 145 yards altogether in 3 weeks. He has 146 after contact. So that means he's getting hit right at the line of scrimmage.
yeah.
So it's like
What do you want to
we haven't helped that as well. And none of it looks good. Defense, I feel like, yeah, we gave up a few big plays and things like that, but the punt return touchdown, not defense's fault. Punt return for defense, special teams' fault, right? And you kept the defense out there every single chance you got because we had like 1 million 3-and-outs. So it's like, that's not helping either, right? So I feel like we were able to do some good things on defense, but offensively, man, it's so piss poor. Nah, it's like really piss poor. I'm like, this is the team.
Gino's not playing horrible.
But again, this is my point: is that Gino, I think the stats wise looked like was okay, right?
Yeah, but
he didn't play well. Like there was a lot of things that I felt like he didn't do incredibly well. Obviously, took some sacks that weren't great, but didn't throw the ball that well and accurately. Play calling didn't help him. It was just that was one of the worst games I've ever seen, honestly. For Pete Carroll led, supposed to be a disciplined team. That was an undisciplined performance, and it's just like everything about it was bad.
Yeah.
So Chip Kelly, we brought him in obviously from Ohio State. And,
after the season he had last year.
Yeah, and that hasn't been great either. So it's like, dude, need to make some changes in the Raiders as well. But shout out to
Pete
Marcus
Carroll hot
Mariota.
seat?
Sorry?
Pete Carroll hot seat?
No. I think his counterparts his peers potentially need to be on the hot seat. Patrick Graham, who's been there, this is his third regime that he's been a part of. Yeah, he needs to be on the hot seat as well.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Jets at Bucks. We both took the Bucks there. Wow, none of them.
Easy one though.
Yeah, you did take the Jets to cover 6.5, but they did actually.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember.
yeah, they did actually cover that. Steelers at the Pats. Oh, tough. Coach, you took the Pats.
Right, because everyone's talking about Drake May.
Pats,
like
Pats are minus. Steelers are -2. I did take the Steelers because obviously.
A-Rod.
everyone's talking Drake May's the guy. Man.
Well, he looks
He's
really
not.
good.
He's not Rodgers.
Well, he
He's a
looked really
dog.
good. It's just 2 turnovers within 5 yards to the end zone. That's going to be tough. Got to hold on to the ball if you're Ramondre Stevenson, and can't get that ball batted intercepted, obviously, in the end zone as well. So it's like, can't have those two big turnovers in the red zone. Lost him that game. So that was tough. Broncos at Chargers.
Chargers at Broncos.
You did take the Chargers.
Easy pick.
You did take
Tough,
the Chargers.
tough game.
Edge,
Easy pick.
what's his name? Herbo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Herbo. No, you called him Herbs. No?
Yeah.
Herbs.
He said Herbs.
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 Oh, yeah, maybe I put it as Herbs. Yeah.
Herbs.
This is a good one. Saints at Hawks.
Easy one.
We both took the Hawks there. 7.5. 7.5. They were able to cover. Has it gotten loud in New Orleans or what? Because Spencer Rattler didn't look great either.
I know, it looked all bad.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
is it
I
time?
think we're going for the first pick.
No, is it
For
not?
Tyler Shaw?
Yeah. Is it not time for Tyler?
Yeah, it is. 3-0.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, and
Well, at
3,
this
it is
point, you
time.
might as well pack the bags. Like, you're not going to do anything.
That's how I mean. Like, you play New York. That's the time to get two
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, that'd be a good duel.
Yeah, that would have been a great time to get Tyler in there.
No, what do you mean would have? It can still happen.
It could still happen.
Yeah. Chill.
Could still happen. Should still happen.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Hopefully.
Week 5. Who do the Saints play this coming week?
I think the Eagles.
Oh.
No?
I'm not sure.
Or the Bills, sorry. It's the Bills.
Oh.
We don't.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I am too, honestly. This could be
What?
this could be more
be
brutal
out.
than what we just saw.
They could beat the shit out of them.
Out of the Bills?
Mm-hmm. The Bills have to lose soon.
Put
right?
money on it.
The Bills, I think, might go 9-0 before
Let
they
me
play
just
the
double
Chiefs.
check. I'm like 99%, but
They're playing the Bills? Yikes.
That's a rough one.
That is a rough game. Yeah, I don't know if they're winning that game.
yeah, they're playing the Bills on my birthday.
Yeah, tough.
No,
It's gonna be
I'll
a tough birthday for you, sounds
I'll
like.
bet them.
The Saints?
Yeah.
So if you're
From
lucky,
with your birthday money.
Yeah.
Because
Feeling
you don't
lucky.
care if you lose it. Because
$50
you're probably going to.
But I'll probably pay like 500. I wouldn't. I wonder what their odds are.
feeling good.
What do you think their odds are? Plus what?
1,000. Like I
No,
don't-
straight up. That's honestly good odds. It's a team, man. It's a team game.
Dude, that's true. Any given Sunday.
Any given fucking
Any
Sunday.
given Sunday. Except if you're in New Orleans.
Oh
Dude,
my
what?
god. It's plus 900. Oh my god. That's crazy.
I was,
Dude, it's plus 16 and a half.
wow. 16 and a half. That's too
crazy.
many. I would take them to cover.
Well, yeah.
16 and a half.
Bro, I've never seen that pregame.
It's in Buffalo?
No.
If
Yeah.
it's in Buffalo, yikes.
It's in Buff.
Yikes.
Oh, you're in
Yeah.
for a rough one.
Yeah. It's gonna be a rough
But
game.
16 and a half.
16 and a half is a lot of points.
That's too
I don't think
many.
they should allow what we're gonna see on TV.
That's true.
What
I think
the-
it should just be.
Rattler still he had the most yards this season last game.
Ooh, tough. How many yards did he have passing?
218.
218?
Yeah,
Okay.
not bad.
For the whole game.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
like it's
yeah.
Spencer Rattler. 71% completely.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
How many picks? 2?
Yeah, I
One.
think so. One.
And 1 fumble. No? Just 1 turnover. 1 turnover is not bad.
One interception.
Okay. That's not bad.
41 QBR.
Wow. 41 QBR!
Yeah,
I
Wow.
knew
yeah,
it.
It's gotten really loud. I know. I saw it on my X feed. There's this Saints fan, and he's completely out on Spencer Rattler. It's
He's just
hilarious.
over him.
He's like, dude, this is the time. What are we waiting for? Let's just put Tyler in the game. It's like fair. Maybe
But
this is the time.
is Tyler really that guy?
Well, how do we
Probably
know?
not.
How do we know?
I've never
as
like
well
what school
try.
did he went to Louisville? Like I've never heard anything about this guy.
Bro, he was the 3rd quarterback taken.
I know that, but I've
I had
never
a
like.
Milrow.
I know.
A Shador Sanders.
I know. I would have
So-
taken, but you can't take Miller at 3. That's the issue.
Yeah, but he did go 3. He
What?
went 3rd round. He went right after Shuck, no?
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think Miller went late.
He went 3rd round, I want to say. Seattle?
I know he was in Seattle, but I don't think he went third.
3rd round, 4th round? 3rd round, I want to say. I want to say 3rd round.
Third round? You're going third round?
Yeah.
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 92nd.
yeah. So, like, he went right after Tyler Shuck,
Yeah,
right? So,
he
it's like,
did.
yeah, but no, a lot of good things about the Tyler Shuck thing. Like, he's good in the pocket, great processor, and things like that. But again, how would we know?
Yeah,
if
we
we
gotta
don't see
see
him?
it. Yeah.
Gotta see him play. So I think that would be a fun time. This is a fun time for New Orleans fans.
It's not a bad time.
Bro, just eat some
Fair.
jambalaya.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Take it
They're
back.
gonna.
Here's another good one. Cards at Niners. What a sneaky win. We picked the Niners. Both of
Yeah,
us.
that
Both of
was-
us actually
yeah.
picked the Niners.
I
to
was struggling to pick.
win. Yeah. This is the one. This is I think your pick of. This is the pick of the week.
Stop.
Cowboys
Stop.
at Bears. Cowboys at
Who took the Bears?
And Coach took the Chicago Bears to get Caleb Williams' his first win.
Oh, I did?
Ben
Yeah.
Johnson.
Dang.
Are you lying?
I thought I chose the Cowboys.
Nah, remember you had this whole soliloquy about Ben Johnson getting his first
yeah, I
win and
did.
things like that. That was low-key
Versus
your
Cowboys.
your pick of the year.
That's a big one.
That was a big
I wonder what the odds were before. What was the spread on that?
It was
game?
-1.
Oh, throw up, toss up.
That was a toss-up game. And Coach, we both took the Chiefs. So you know what? You actually did.
I thought I did worse.
Yeah, you did actually. You did pretty good. You did pretty good. Now, obviously,
Last night,
yesterday's game, I
That
took the Lions. You took the.
What was the spread in
Baltimore
that game?
Ravens. 4.5. Which was
For the Ravens.
which I thought was a surprise.
Which is high,
Yeah, which I thought was a huge surprise because I'm like, no, the Lions can't. 4.5 should be home field. You already get 3, right? Usually get 3 points because you're home field, even if it's an even thing.
If it's an even game.
Yeah, so I thought it was gonna be that, like -3 because you're at home. But like to add an extra 1.5, I felt like that was a little bit high. But
To trick the pub.
fair.
I'm telling you, these lines trick people, bro.
But the Lions. So you know, that's 1,
I
2,
feel like I was
3,
above
4,
50.
5, 6,
Have to
7,
be, I
8,
think.
9 picks.
Out of what, 15 games?
I didn't get 15 games.
What did you get?
I got a lot more than that.
Yeah, you must have gotten like.
I got
12.
11.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Including last night 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So still, what, you got how many? 13? Week 1?
12 week
12.
1.
Oh, so you
Coach is
got
seeing the board week 1. I'm seeing the board
Board
this
week,
week.
yeah.
Hopefully we
Okay.
can both see the board
next
this
week.
coming week. Who's playing Thursday night? Tell us it's a good game. Give us.
I think it's like Miami. No.
If
No,
it's Miami,
it's
I'll-
not. It can't be Miami.
If
It
it's
can't be.
Miami, New York, Cincinnati,
Seahawks,
Oh, yeah.
Cardinals.
that might be a good game.
Not
actually.
terrible.
Yeah,
Right.
division game.
Tomorrow. Oh, no, that's 2 days.
Yeah, we have to see
In,
Kyler Murray.
Sauce-
in Arizona.
Gardner Johnson cut.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson cut from the Texans.
They had a
Jets trade for Titans cornerback Brownie.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Yeah.
There were some injuries that I wanted to also get into. Mike Evans potentially going to miss 3 weeks,
Yep.
3 to 4 potentially with the hamstring. That will be tough for the Bucks, but at least you have Baker Mayfield, touchdown maker.
Yeah.
Scary Terry McLaurin will potentially miss Sunday's game versus Atlanta due to his quad injury.
That's tough, bro. They just paid him too.
Well, it's because again,
Yeah.
sat out.
Yeah.
You know, the entire training camp and all that. You made him wait and hold in for that entire time, so he couldn't get in game shape. This is exactly what happened to CeeDee Lamb last year.
Yeah.
Right, got hurt early because
Didn't play.
wasn't able to get proper.
But this year he played.
Yeah, and unfortunate injury. But you know what I mean? It's like those types of injuries. Like, Joe, it's just
Get the muscles and bones warm, man.
yeah. And then Tyrone Tracy for the Giants. He's only expected to be sidelined for 2 to 4 weeks. So
They were saying it was pretty bad.
yeah, they were saying it was really bad. So that one's not too bad,
They say it
obviously.
was, what was it?
I want to say quad or
Oh,
hamstring.
okay. That's not bad.
No, sorry, that was a dislocated shoulder.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So same injury as Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy has missed pretty much 3 games.
Yeah, he's meant to be back this week.
He got hurt on like the second play of game 1.
I know. My
And-
fantasy teams have been crying.
Yeah, so that one's gonna be a little bit tough. How do you think the Niners are gonna react without Nick Bosa going forward?
I don't know.
Are they still going to be the perennial team that we all thought they were gonna be going in?
They're still 3-0 though.
They're still 3-0, yeah,
Like,
but
I don't. It's too many injuries.
they've dealt with a lot,
Like,
dude.
way too many.
But Nick Bosa, I feel like big piece, really big
Yeah,
piece.
That was holding the glue together.
Yeah, gigantic piece of your team, but you know, yeah, you can't lose Fred. I think if you lost Fred, it'd be worse.
Fred's not looking that good either.
Fred's look great, man. What do you mean?
He's got burnt a couple times.
I mean, but against New Orleans, he was
Well,
great.
Yeah.
Against Carolina, I mean, I thought
It seems
against
as if
Arizona,
like
very
everybody's great against
Fair.
us at this point.
good. Against Arizona, he's really good as well. So I feel like Fred is, but he's also like the leader of your. I would say franchise, not just
that's
defense,
true.
actually. Feels like Fred is the 49ers in a lot of different ways. Feel like can't lose him. Can't lose McCaffrey.
Yeah.
You know? Those two for sure. Obviously, Ricky Pearsall looked really great.
When do they have a bye?
Yeah, I feel like they're just praying for.
They're in need of a
They're
bye.
in need of of a way to get healthy. They're in need of like steroids, honestly. Like at this point, hopefully they get Brock Purdy back this week, right? That's I
Hopefully.
think the early inclination that they're gonna have Brock back
He's
this
back.
Bro, they don't have a bye till December, week 14.
week. Late bye for them.
Yeah, that's tough.
Really
San
late
Fran?
bye.
Huh? San Fran, yeah.
Damn.
Really late
That's
bye.
tough.
I wonder like how teams feel about such a late bye. They probably hate it. You
Yeah.
probably want it midway through the year. You don't want such an early bye either,
Yeah.
like the Minnesota Vikings, because then it's like we haven't gotten into a groove of what we are as a team yet
Yeah.
to like have a bye. But you probably want it like week 10, 11,
Middle of the year, yeah, and you actually
9 to 11 type of.
and you feel fresh after
Yeah, and then
because
you're
you're still fresh after 4 games in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Baltimore defense potentially not fresh
Right.
after yesterday, but that's going to be obviously a really, really tough thing for the Niners to handle. And then, the Chargers lose Najee Harris as well for the entire year, so that's going to be tough for them going forward. James Conner for the
Is
entire
it
year.
shoulder as well?
Najee Harris, torn Achilles.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so that one will be a really, really tough injury to bounce back from. James Conner, full year as well, so that one's going to be tough to bounce back from. There's just, injuries have really, really
I
sucked.
swear, like
But that's football.
have Achilles injuries have went up in all sports.
In
Or is
all
that-
sports.
Or am I just tripping?
Nah, in all sports have gone through the roof. But also, the Achilles factory has gotten a lot better. Surgery's gotten a lot better. Recovery time's gotten a lot better. So it's like,
Yeah.
you're almost there. You saw Jason Tatum today?
Yeah, I know. He said he might be back.
He said, I never said I wasn't going to play.
I'm not doing
playing."
rehab 6 days a week for no reason.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think he's delusional.
That he's gonna be back?
I don't think he's gonna make it back. I mean, I can't speak to it because
Yeah.
I've never experienced an Achilles, but from seeing other people go through it, bro, it's like a 2-year injury.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
It's legit a 2-year injury.
yeah, like basketball, like in basketball especially.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you're always in this position. Your
Yeah,
ankle's
to
always
cut.
extended.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
And
There's
the
no
only
way.
person that wasn't or doesn't have to be in that position and still averaged 30 is Kevin Durant.
Yeah. And he was out for a while. Like he was
Yeah.
out for how long?
Yeah. But I thought the Jason Tatum interview was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
The Boston Celtics are in an interesting spot.
A little low year. A little chill.
I think you just take the
Nah,
year off.
I think you still have to win this year. I think
No.
you have to be a
No.
top 3 team, dude.
Yeah, no, they will be. I feel like. Anyway,
Yeah, I do. I think so
They have
too.
a good team,
I
regardless.
don't know.
Yeah, I think
I
Jalen
feel
Brown.
like this could be like a Golden State situation,
No.
What do you mean?
like 2 timeline type of thing. You know what I mean? Like I know like Tatum and Brown are still very young compared to
Yeah.
what Steph and like Dre and Clay were,
Yeah.
but it's like, bro, try to develop more.
Of who?
I don't know, anyone on your bench.
But I have a $300 and some million guy on my team.
Yeah, you can still play.
2 of them.
He's the guy.
Well, at least one of them playing
Oh,
this
this
year.
year, yeah.
He's the guy, yes.
Yeah.
But it's like, who's gonna be his running mate for the season?
Sam Pritchard.
Arfinis
Derek
Simmons.
Derek White.
Derek
Arfin-
White.
Oh, okay.
Derek White and Jalen Brown together, if healthy, 50 wins either.
You think so?
At least.
In
In the
I
East.
feel like it would be disappointing if you're not, simply because he's a $300 million guy.
And
I
Derek
don't
White
see
just got a
50
bag
seasons.
too. Didn't he?
Yeah, he did get a bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see 50 wins. I see like
And they got some pieces as well. I feel like we're forgetting
Pritchard.
about.
Pritchard, Simmons.
No, they got somebody back for
yeah Simmons from Portland.
Anthony Simons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simmons,
Simons,
Simons, whatever, buddy.
So you get
I-
those 3. It's a pretty
not
good
50.
team.
It's not 50. And you don't know if you're getting Al back. And they lost Cornette, no? So they don't
I
have a
don't-
certified big.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see the vision.
4 years, 118 million.
No, I think they're a good team, man.
Yeah, they
have a good
they'll
culture.
be 1-2 in the East for sure.
1-2 is crazy.
I think 1 to 4.
Yeah,
I think
in that
1-4.
range.
4 to 5.
Okay, 4 to 5, sure.
4
Whatever.
no, 4 to 6. Is where
Okay,
I would
still in
have-
the top 6. That means that they're a playoff team,
Yes.
and you don't want to play them in the playoffs.
They're nah, I would.
If you're who? Not if you're the Bucks. Not if you're the Cavs.
New York, Cavs.
Not if you're not.
If I'm the Cavs, I'd be fine.
If
I'm
you're
fine in Boston.
no,
I'm fine in the East.
no,
We fine in the
no.
East.
I did like. They're extremely well coached.
Who?
Yeah.
Boston? Yeah. That guy. Did you hear
Well
what
coached,
he?
yes.
You hear what he said on Elderman's podcast? He said, "I wish they had escape rooms, but like you could rerun the Osama bin Laden raid." That guy's a
Situational
nut.
rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Joe Mazzulla, incredible
He's a
coach.
nut.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
All he cares
well,
about
like,
is basketball. And
They had that situation last year with better pieces.
And
In
They
the
got
playoffs.
injured.
they,
though.
and they got hurt.
yeah. They
Yeah,
got
but I'm saying like
They got shot.
still lost
To who?
to the Knicks.
But they got hurt.
And also let's not forget they struggled against Orlando.
They beat them in 5.
No, it was a 6. No,
no, it was 5.
I'm pretty sure it was 5. They could have been 6. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. But I think it was 5, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's 5.
Struggled? I don't know.
Even if it was 6.
even if it's 6.
yeah,
With
even if it was 6, actually.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's first round.
It's a
You
first
don't know
round.
what you're going to get.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was 5,
And then
wasn't it? You have no answer for us.
It was 5.
Okay.
and who'd they beat second round?
They lost.
Oh yeah, they lost to the
to
Knicks.
the
Yeah,
Knicks, yeah. That's what I mean. It's like, I think the Boston Celtics
They're fine.
are fine, man.
And they retooled.
we'll
They retooled, got under the apron.
Yeah. So they might be able to be in a position to add somebody
Yeah.
in the trade deadline and midway through the year.
We'll see. I think they just run it out, thug it out. Probably set second round exit.
But thug it out, what does that thug it out mean, though?
That's gonna be further than the Cavs.
Second round exit. No, Cavs are going all the way to the top.
Well, if they play the Cavs, I think that you're putting too much stock in the Cavs to beat a better coach team.
Yeah.
No,
A
I
much
think,
better coach team.
I think
actually.
Cavs figured it out this year.
Figured what out?
I think
That they can win with 2 small guards?
I think they can this year if they
Okay.
stay healthy. Yeah.
Outside of Cleveland, I think you're the only person that believes that. But fair. I think that is the belief that they need to have, and then within that organization to go all the way. And hopefully they achieve that, obviously. Same with the Knicks as well, obviously. The Bucks are in that mix. The Hawks are in that mix. The Pistons are in that mix. I think there's a lot of great competition, obviously, in that mix. But it will be interesting to see if they, they get past that and figure it out. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more sports and all of the rest, and cover everything going into Thursday Night Football. See you then. Peace.